Today we're taking a look at videos that real men who never simp will love. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
Bro, you know what? I asked him at Lyft Miami, like, yo, Chris, like, can we get a picture? He was like, no, you. Next day I was scrolling on Instagram. He's posted up with everyone but me.
I was busy when you asked me.
No, you weren't. Swear, you were just walking, you were like, you.
I probably said I can't right now, I'm so sorry, I'll get one later. And that's how you interpreted it.
Look, I'm a pro at twisting things, okay? But this time...
We'll see what the people believe.
I think I believe him, especially when she says that she's a pro at twisting things.
If you had to go on a date with the first one and get 1 Bitcoin, or go on a date with the second one with a donut and get Taylor Swift tickets, who would you go on a date with?
The second one.
Why is that?
Like Taylor Swift tickets. Yeah, like that's a fun
Bitcoin?
ticket. Yeah.
Second one.
What do you like about this guy?
I love donuts.
The amount of stupidity in this video is hurting my head. Choose the Bitcoin. Always choose the Bitcoin.
This guy has been sending me Goodnight Queen every single night since May.
Anything a guy does for you, he's doing for other girls. And thank you to this man for proving me right. Look at this. Started in May.
So I have bad news for you ladies. The account that's sending you goodnight messages is not a real account. In early May, I built an Instagram bot that would send these messages to a group of popular creators to measure the impact of artificially boosting their egos. My plan was to start in May and send goodnight to single large popular creators and then stop the messaging around December 23rd, which is right in the midst of the holiday season and the most loneliest time for a single person. And I was going to demonstrate how much random people have influence over a popular creator whose entire self-worth is based upon the validation and appraisal of others.
If I don't get a Goodnight Queen, it like hurts my feelings, and I love this.
And my hypothesis was correct. These women said they missed the goodnight messages. They were attached to it.
It seems like his experiment was successful because those women were hooked to the chatbot. It's actually sad when you think about it.
I think probably when they come and approach with saying that, hey, you are a beautiful girl, and I'm like, I know it.
Damn, son.
So we're not allowed to give out compliments? What kind of world do we live in?
Does height matter in a guy? Step on the scale. Oh my god. You can change
Nah, she ain't stepping on that scale.
You know what? I'll step on the scale. Step on it.
She ain't skipping on that scale.
A full circle. Read it out loud. 190. Nah. You weigh 190, but you judge guys based on height? Nah. Nah.
Before discussing the height of men, they should focus on their own weight and take it into consideration.
When I would invite girls to group settings, I always framed it like, hey, we're doing this anyways if you want to show up, like, cool. Hey, we're going out to the club, or hey, we're going to this concert, or, you know, hey, we're going to the lake. And by doing that, you're letting her know, like, her attendance is not mandatory. Like, that's not going to affect you. You're going to go out and have a good time with or without her. And so it's like, it puts less pressure on it, and it also doesn't allow her to give a rejection. Because, like, if you invite her to the Oscars and she's your date, she says no, then now you have to go out and find a replacement, or you got to show up alone. It also, like, when she shows up, she doesn't have to feel like I'm gonna have to talk to this guy for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? So I think how you frame it is going to affect the perception down the road.
There are definitely multiple ways to ask a woman out, and this method could work depending on the situation. I agree with him. Unless she paid for that crown, she shouldn't be touching it.
Who buys a 2002 car?
Do you think I'm saying it's an electric car?
No, I'm wondering why you're buying a 2002 car.
Oh, because it's nice. Classic. You know, going old school.
From our screaming.
In old school?
I don't know.
Right?
It's okay, look. It's classic. It's old school, right? And I'm not spewing oil on the street.
I broke my fan because of you.
I'm gonna buy a new one.
It's true.
Is that because of him?
I spent like 30
that's
bucks.
crazy. You broke your own fan.
I mean, like, do you not care about my feelings?
No. Do you think I give a
I think he's got his priorities set straight. There's nothing wrong with going old-fashioned.
I felt like from start to finish, it progressively got funnier for me and more angering for her. Do you think Halloween is your one pass to dress like a
I didn't.
or do you just do that every day?
Oh my god. He made me laugh a lot. I have to laugh. Or I'm bored.
Feeling anger is better than feeling nothing at all, so.
I guess they were on the same page, but in different ways. Maybe it worked out for the best.
Girls always joke about how guys will play golf for like 8 hours and not know anything about their friends. So like, what are you talking about in that golf court? I will meet a girl and in 3 seconds I'll know like her blood type, every guy she's ever been with, her hopes and dreams.
No, guys don't talk about anything deep. Like my buddy could
Yeah, I don't even have a picture of my
the next
best
week.
friend,
Like, what have you been
dog,
up to? He's like, I've been chilling. Wait, did you just get married? Yeah, it was chill.
But like why? Like don't you want the tea? Like if my girl just got married, I'd be like, who got in a fight? Who are we mad at?
Dude, my uncle got wasted, bro. Guys just don't like to get deep in emotions.
Cause why?
I don't know. Maybe it's seen as beta?
Guys are not emotionless, but there are things we value more than hearing about couples' fights and blood types.
Oh.
Hello.
Do you mind if I use context clues really quick?
Sure.
No dad?
I have a dad.
Does he know? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're lying. That's totally
No,
fine.
I have a dad.
He's just not in your life.
No, he was at my house yesterday, and he helped me build a
Doing
window.
what, breaking in?
No,
Okay.
he gave me a hug.
And said, I'm sorry I haven't seen you in so many years. Look what happened.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Now, the biggest question is, should we believe her? Because that outfit is saying otherwise.
So you wanted a 32-year-old who's making $200K.
Sure.
What do you think the median income is for the age that you specified?
Like 70 maybe? 65, 70? Is it lower?
48,000.
Wow. I would say probably like 70K maybe.
It's actually $49,000.
Wow. Between 65 and 70?
You made it 70K in your whole life, my nigga.
Okay.
And you were the most realistic one so far. So a 33-year-old.
I would like to say around 100K, maybe 80K. I'm not exactly sure.
It
But-
is a whopping $49,000.
Oh. Oops. My brain was somewhere else. I want to say like 60K.
45K.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Does that shock you?
Yes, it does.
So I'm just gonna put what you wanted in this little calculator here. So $1 million at 29.
I mean, I've met a few. I have met a few.
Some of these expectations are just outlandish, and I bet none of them earn anywhere close to those amounts.
So white boy.
All right, no, you can go.
What? Really? Okay. Okay. Daddy.
I'll see you next round. Damn, she called me daddy.
Now, if he were to do that to her instead, it would be a completely different video.
Dude, one of the best Sinatra stories is that guy when he went to Australia.
Yeah.
Some feminist over there gave him a bad review because, you know.
Of course she did.
Well, I mean, you know, his lyrics were a little dated at that point, you know, whatever. So she gave him a bad review.
Tell me, dude.
No.
Oh, that would have been. That would have been nuts, dude.
I don't know if this story could top that. Tell me, dude. He called her a $3. $3
at the show.
That's crazy. Nah, I gotta use that info.
Was saying you have to apologize to her, and he's like, I'm not apologizing. So then they came back and said, if you don't apologize, we're not going to allow you to leave the country. So now he's holed up in his penthouse suite, and he says to his lawyer as he's pouring a drink, he goes, well, I'm not apologizing. So now what? And it was like the Cuban Missile Crisis. They were just sitting up there. They figured out some wiggle room where they would both be happy. And he ended up leaving, and then he came back. He's like, I'm never going back to that piece of country again.
Is that right? Yeah. Oh, that's great.
He was mad. I'm sure he went back.
There were more women than men here. There was literally no reason to make that clip, especially when there were 16 women present.
How short is too short in a guy?
6'1". It's clip if you're not that tall.
I told you?
4'5".
I told you?
6'1".
How tall do you think I am?
5'5".
5'5".
Really? 6'1" is the shortest for her? At this point, the jokes just write themselves. And let's even talk about the fact that she thinks he's 5'5".
There's a great book. It's actually written by a woman. It's called How to Play Hardball Like a Man. It explains that the way children and male children evolve drills in hierarchy. When boys are at unstructured play, meaning they get to go play whatever game they want at recess in primary school, boys play games that require hierarchy. Team sports like football, basketball, you have a position with a clear defined role. There's a captain of the team, someone above you. And there's a such thing as winning. And when you win or lose, it establishes a hierarchy or an imbalance, which boys respect. Conversely, when girls receive unstructured play, they play games that do not require sophisticated teams. They'll play hopscotch. Well, how do you win at hopscotch? You don't. It's not about winning. They play house. They play dolls. How do you win at dolls? You don't win. It's not about winning. It's about the communal experience with one another. And all of the games that they play are egalitarian, meaning there's no hierarchy. There's no hierarchy in hopscotch. There's no hierarchy in playing dolls. And here's the difference between male and female children when observed at play. In a natural state, boys will come to a conflict and they'll say, okay, you know, jump ball, throw the ball up, we'll resolve it that way. They can move the game along. When girls are observed and they have a disagreement at play, you know,
Niggas getting it, bro. You getting it, bro.
they stop playing, they end the game. Because it's all about the relationship. And if we're not feeling happy about each other, the game has to stop.
That explains why most divorces are initiated by women. Just like a game, if things don't go in their favor, it just stops.